Hello, and welcome to our video on Ashwa Old Coins. The 5 peso coin from the Philippines, 1997, is part of the Philippine currency system and showcases the country's commitment to modernizing its money. The 1 Dhiram coin from the United Arab Emirates, 2005, a symbol of the UAE's rapid development and growing financial strength, represents the country's official currency. The 1 Dhiram coin from 1995, also from the UAE, marks an earlier era of the country's currency system. Lastly, the 1 cent coin from Canada, 2002, is a part of the Canadian monetary system, reflecting Canada's historical ties to the British Empire and its own path towards independence. Each coin is a small yet important artifact of its respective nation's identity and economic landscape. The 5 peso coin from the Philippines was first introduced in 1997, marking a significant milestone in the country's numismatic history. This coin was part of a series of redesigned currency that was issued by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, the Central Bank of the Philippines, to modernize the country's coinage and improve its circulation. The 5 peso coin, in particular, was part of a larger revaluation of the Philippine currency, which sought to enhance security features, update designs, and standardize the composition of coins for greater durability. Before the 1997 introduction, the 5 peso coin existed, but the coin's size and design were different. The 1997 version was designed to be more practical for daily transactions and to represent a modern, visually coherent national identity. The introduction of the coin coincided with a broader effort to streamline the Philippine monetary system and reflect the country's history, culture, and economic progress. 1. Diameter and weight. The 5 peso coin was larger than its predecessor, measuring 27 millimeters in diameter. It weighs approximately 8.1 grams, which is heavier than many other coins in the Philippines at the time. The coin is made of nickel brass, a durable metal alloy. This material choice makes the coin resistant to wear and tear, ensuring its longevity in circulation. The outer ring of the coin is made of cupronickel, while the inner core consists of nickel brass, giving it a bimetallic appearance. Design elements. Obverse. The obverse of the 5 peso coin features the iconic national symbol of the Philippines, the Philippine eagle, also known as the Pithecofaga jeffreyi. This bird is a symbol of strength, freedom, and national pride. The design is a reminder of the country's rich biodiversity and the importance of conservation efforts. Reverse. The reverse side displays the face value of 5 peso, along with the inscription Republica ng Pilipinas, Republic of the Philippines. Beneath the face value, the year of minting is also included. The reverse design also features geometric patterns and security features, which serve to prevent counterfeiting. Historical context of the coin's release. The introduction of the 5 peso coin in 1997 came during a period of transition for the Philippines economy. During the 1990s, the country was experiencing significant economic reforms, with efforts to stabilize the economy and promote growth. These efforts included modernization of infrastructure, improvements in business practices, and the liberalization of trade policies. One of the key factors driving the redesign and revaluation of the Philippine currency during this time was the need to address the challenges of inflation and currency devaluation. In 1993, the BSP began efforts to reduce the number of zeros on banknotes and introduce coins that would be easier to handle and more durable in daily circulation. The 1997 redesign aimed not only to modernize the country's currency, but also to showcase national symbols that embodied the Philippine identity. The choice of the Philippine eagle on the 5 peso coin reflected the nation's commitment to preserving its natural heritage and wildlife. While the 5 peso coin does not directly symbolize a specific region or geographic feature within the Philippines, its design carries significant cultural and environmental significance. The Philippine eagle, depicted on the coin, is native to the Philippines and is one of the country's most revered animals. This eagle is found primarily in the forests of Luzon, Mindanao, and Samar, highlighting the importance of the nation's natural resources and ecosystems. The introduction of the 5 peso coin in 1997 also coincided with a broader effort by the government to improve the country's image and identity on the global stage. The Philippines, being an archipelago with a complex mix of cultures, languages, and traditions, uses symbols such as the Philippine eagle to foster a unified sense of national pride. The coin's depiction of the eagle ties the country's monetary system to its commitment to the protection of wildlife, especially in the face of challenges like deforestation and habitat loss. The Philippines is located in Southeast Asia, consisting of more than 7,000 islands spread across the western Pacific Ocean. It is geographically positioned between Taiwan to the north and Borneo to the south, and it is bordered by the Philippine Sea to the east and the South China Sea to the west. This strategic location plays an important role in the country's history, as it has been a crossroads for trade, migration, and cultural exchange for centuries. The 5 piso coin also holds cultural significance. Coins are not only a tool for commerce, but also serve as cultural artifacts, telling stories about a nation's history, values, and aspirations. The Philippine eagle featured on the coin symbolizes more than just wildlife conservation. It represents the resilience of the Filipino people who have faced numerous challenges throughout history, from colonization to natural disasters and economic struggles. The coin has been in circulation for over 2 decades and has been a part of everyday transactions, from small shops to large businesses, contributing to the accessibility and ease of the Philippine currency system. While the 5 piso coin was initially met with some skepticism due to its larger size compared to its predecessors, it has since become an integral part of the nation's circulating coins. Decline in circulation and current status. In recent years, the use of the 5 piso coin has diminished in favor of digital payments and higher-value banknotes, which are more convenient for larger transactions. However, the coin remains an important piece of the Philippines' monetary history. It is still in circulation, though less frequently used, and continues to be a collector's item for numismatists and enthusiasts of Philippine history. As of 2024, the 5 piso coin, along with other Philippine coins, still plays a role in the national economy, albeit in a more limited capacity. It is often seen in public transportation or in small transactions in local markets, and it continues to serve as a symbol of the nation's rich heritage and evolving economy. The 5 piso coin, introduced in 1997, is a significant part of the Philippines' numismatic history. It represents a modernizing nation that seeks to reflect its cultural identity and environmental concerns through the use of national symbols. The Philippine eagle, featured on the coin, ties it to the country's natural heritage, while its design and composition reflect the Philippines' ongoing efforts to strengthen its economy and maintain a secure, practical currency system. The coin's history and design are a testament to the country's cultural resilience and its commitment to preserving both its natural and economic landscapes. The 1 Dhiram coin from 1995 is part of the currency system of the United Arab Emirates, UAE. The coin reflects the history, culture, and economic evolution of the UAE, which was officially established in 1971. To understand the full context of this coin, we must explore the history of the UAE, its currency, and the significance of the Dhiram. This long script will cover the introduction of the coin, the history and geography of the UAE, and its economic background leading up to 1995. The UAE is a federation of 7 emirates located on the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula. It borders Saudi Arabia to the south and west, Oman to the southeast, and the Persian Gulf to the north. The 7 emirates are Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Al-Quwain, Fujairah, and Ras Al Khaimah. Abu Dhabi is the largest emirate and the capital of the UAE. Dubai, the second largest emirate, is known globally for its skyline, modern architecture, and as a financial hub. The geography of the UAE is diverse, with deserts, mountains, the Hajar Mountains in the east, and a coastline along the Persian Gulf. Before the formation of the UAE in 1971, the area was known as the Trucial States, a collection of independent sheikdoms that were under a British protectorate. This relationship with Britain lasted for about 150 years, from the 19th century until 1971. The British protectorate ensured that the Trucial States were safe from external threats, but also limited the development of a unified national identity and economy. Formation of the UAE, 1971. After the British withdrew, the The rulers of 6 Emirates, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Al-Quwain, and Fujairah, came together to form the United Arab Emirates on December 2, 1971. Ras Al Khaimah joined the union shortly thereafter in February 1972. The country was founded with the aim of promoting stability, economic growth, and social development, while maintaining the cultural traditions of the various emirates. The UAE's political system is a federal absolute monarchy, with each emirate retaining its autonomy, but agreeing on key national issues. Before the introduction of the dirham, the currency in use in the region was primarily the Qatar and Dubai Rial or Indian Rupee, before the UAE's formation in 1971. However, after the formation of the UAE, the government introduced a new national currency, the UAE Dirham, ED, to establish a unique identity and facilitate economic trade. The UAE Dirham was introduced on May 19, 1973. The new currency was pegged to the British pound at a fixed rate initially, but later pegged to the United States dollar in 1980, where it has remained ever since. The symbol for the UAE dirham is pronounced dirham, and its subdivision is the fils. 1 dirham equals 100 fils. The coin denominations introduced were initially in the form of 1 fils, 5 fils, 10 fils, 25 fils, and 50 fils coins, and the 1 dirham coin, which came to represent the country's monetary system. By 1995, the UAE had established a relatively stable and robust monetary system, and the 1 dirham coin was part of this system. The 1 dirham coin is made from copper nickel and features important symbolic and cultural elements, reflecting the unity and development of the nation. In 1995, the 1 dirham coin was in general circulation, with many coins from earlier years still being used. The coin's design would have remained largely unchanged, but there may have been different minting years, which have varying characteristics. Design of the coin. The 1 dirham coin often features the national emblem of the UAE, which consists of a golden falcon holding a scroll in its talons. The scroll has the UAE flag written on it, symbolizing the unity of the Emirates. The reverse side of the coin typically shows the denomination and the year of minting, along with other elements tied to the UAE's national identity. Size. The 1 dirham coin is generally small in size, measuring about 20.5 millimeters in diameter and weighing around 4.75 grams. Composition. As mentioned earlier, the coin is made of copper nickel, cupronickel, which gives it a silver-like appearance. The obverse side typically displays the UAE national emblem. The reverse side shows the denomination 1 dirham, usually along with the mint year, 1995, surrounded by Arabic script. The coin was one of the most commonly used in the UAE for transactions of moderate value, and it was particularly prevalent in day-to-day activities, such as shopping in markets or paying for public transport. The UAE's economy in the 1990s was undergoing rapid growth and transformation. The country had established itself as a global financial hub, especially through the development of Dubai as a center for trade, tourism, and real estate development. 1. Oil economy. In 1995, oil continued to be the backbone of the UAE's economy. The country had vast reserves of petroleum, and the export of oil brought in substantial revenue. However, the UAE was already beginning to diversify its economy at this time, moving towards finance, tourism, construction, and trade. 2. Development of infrastructure. By 1995, the UAE had invested heavily in modern infrastructure, with Dubai being the focal point of this growth. Land reclamation projects, luxurious hotels, shopping malls, and monumental skyscrapers began to define the UAE's skyline. 3. Currency stability. The UAE dirham's pegged rate to the US dollar ensured that the country enjoyed relative stability, both politically and economically. This made it an attractive destination for international investments. 4. Tourism boom. Dubai, in particular, was gaining international recognition as a luxury tourism destination, drawing travelers to its growing array of hotels, shopping malls, and beaches. The rise in tourism during this period further boosted the demand for the UAE dirham. The 1 dirham coin from 1995, like other coins in circulation, was a symbol of the UAE's national unity and economic development. The design of the coin, along with the stability of the currency, reflected the nation's pride in its heritage and progress. The 1 dirham coin played an essential role in the local economy, allowing citizens and visitors alike to conduct everyday transactions. The introduction and continued use of the dirham, alongside other changes to currency in the UAE, indicated the country's confidence in its growing role as a global economic player, based on its oil wealth, infrastructure, and tourism industry. It also represented a step away from the reliance on foreign currencies, like the Indian rupee and Qatari rial, and became a key element in promoting national identity. The 1 dirham coin from 1995 serves as a small but significant artifact in the broader history of the United Arab Emirates. Its introduction reflects the UAE's economic development since the formation of the country in 1971. The coin's design and symbolism echo the UAE's desire to maintain a distinct national identity, while its usage in daily transactions represents the nation's growth as a key player in the global economy by the 1990s. As the UAE continued to diversify its economy, the dirham remains a key part of the country's economic and cultural identity, even as the UAE continues to evolve into a modern, technologically advanced nation with a significant global presence. Into the context, history, mintage details, and value of these coins. In 2005, the United Arab Emirates was rapidly growing in terms of economy and infrastructure, a transformation that started with the discovery of oil in the 1960s. By 2005, the UAE had positioned itself as a leading global financial hub, particularly through cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. This period was marked by modern developments, technological advancements, and an influx of expatriates from around the world. The 1 dirham coin minted in 2005 carries the legacy of this growth. The 1 dirham coin holds symbolic value representing the unity of the 7 emirates that make up the UAE: Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, and Al-Quwain. Each emirate plays a vital role in contributing to the UAE's economy and culture. While Abu Dhabi is the capital and has vast oil resources, Dubai emerged as the commercial and tourism hub of the nation. The design of the 1 dirham coin embodies the harmony of these diverse emirates. The front side of the 1 dirham coin from 2005 features the denomination in Arabic numerals and script, reading 1 dirham. Below the denomination, the Islamic year 1425 is inscribed, which corresponds to 2005 in the Gregorian calendar. The reverse of the coin features a traditional Arabic coffee pot known as a dala, a symbol of Arabian hospitality and culture. Above the coffee pot, the country's name, United Arab Emirates, is written in both English and Arabic, highlighting the UAE's bilingual nature. The coin is made of copper-nickel *** alloy. This alloy was commonly used for its durability and resistance to corrosion, ensuring the coins lasted in circulation for many years. The coin is small but practical in size, making it easy to handle in everyday use. The coin is made of a nickel-brass alloy, which consists of 75% copper, 25% nickel. This composition gives the coin its silver-like appearance, durability, and resistance to corrosion. The coin weighs approximately 6.4 grams, ***. This moderate weight gives it a solid feel in the hand, much like most mid-range denomination coins from around the world. The diameter of the 1 dirham coin is 23.8 mm***, making it larger than the other centavo coins. It has a thickness of around 1.9 millimeters. This size and weight make the 1 dirham coin easy to distinguish from others, particularly during its circulation phase. The coin has a reeded edge, adding texture to the design. The 1 dirham coin is a perfect example of practical design, combining aesthetics with functionality. The mintage for the 2005 1 dirham coin is substantial due to the UAE's expanding economy and population. The coins from this period are still in circulation, and because they were mass-produced, their numismatic value is generally modest. In circulated condition, a 1 dirham coin from old coins, the Canadian 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, holds a unique place in the country's currency system. Its introduction, history, and eventual discontinuation offer insight into Canada's economic, political, and geographical evolution. This coin has been a part of Canada's financial landscape for over a century before it was officially retired in 2013. Here's a detailed look at the 1-cent coin, its history, and its geographical significance. The Canadian 1-cent coin was introduced in 1858, just 1 year after the country's official establishment of a national currency. Canada had gained its independence from Britain in 1867, and the Canadian dollar became the official currency. However, the 1-cent coin itself did not become part of everyday transactions until it was first minted in 1858, and its design was slightly different than what most Canadians recognize today. The 1-cent coin was first struck at the British Royal Mint in London, as Canada did not yet have its own mint. The first pennies were copper and featured a design that included the image of Queen Victoria. Over the years, the design of the penny evolved, with various iconic symbols of Canada becoming associated with it, including images of the country's flora and fauna. The design of the Canadian penny went through several iterations from its inception in 1858 until its discontinuation in 2012. Here's a brief overview of the key designs over the years. The first design featured Queen Victoria's portrait. The reverse side depicted the value of the coin, 1 cent, with a coronation wreath. When King George VI ascended to the throne in 1936, his portrait replaced Queen Victoria's on the obverse side of the coin. This remained the design until the Queen Elizabeth II reign began. After Queen Elizabeth II's ascension in 1952, her image began appearing on Canadian coins, including the penny. This continued until the discontinuation of the coin. In 1920, the reverse of the penny was redesigned to feature a maple leaf, a quintessential symbol of Canada, marking an enduring symbol of national identity. The stylized maple leaf design was used until the penny's final year in circulation, 2012. The role of the penny in the economy. In Canada, the penny was primarily used for small-scale transactions. However, with the rising cost of production and inflation, the penny became increasingly less useful in daily economic exchanges. By the early 2000s, the cost of minting the penny began to exceed its face value. The Royal Canadian Mint, which had been producing the penny since 1908, found it increasingly inefficient to continue manufacturing the coin. The penny was no longer serving its original function of facilitating everyday transactions, as its purchasing power had significantly decreased. By 2012, Canada's government decided to phase out the 1-cent coin due to its decreasing utility and rising production costs. In 2012, the federal government announced that it would cease the production of the penny and stop circulating it in the economy. The decision to discontinue the penny was made after careful consideration of both economic factors and public opinion. The last penny to be minted in Canada was produced in May 2012, and the coin officially ceased to be legal tender in February 2013. However, it remains in circulation and can still be used to complete transactions until it is completely phased out of circulation. The geographical symbolism of the 1-cent coin in Canada goes beyond its metal content. The maple leaf featured on the reverse side of the coin is emblematic of Canada's national identity and reflects its natural environment. The maple tree is abundant in Canada, particularly in eastern regions such as Quebec, Ontario, and the Maritimes, and has been a symbol of Canada for centuries, both for its natural beauty and economic importance through the production of maple syrup. The penny itself was a reminder of the country's geography, linking the currency system with its natural environment. The maple leaf on the reverse of the penny helped foster a sense of unity, particularly as the country grew and developed into a diverse and expansive nation. While the discontinuation of the penny was seen by some as a necessary economic measure, it was met with mixed reactions. Many Canadians had grown attached to the penny as a part of their cultural and historical heritage. Some small businesses and low-income individuals expressed concerns about how the absence of the penny would affect day-to-day transactions. Despite these concerns, the government ensured that rounding rules were put in place to avoid confusion or unfair pricing. Transactions that involved pennies were rounded to the nearest 5-cent increment, which made the change relatively seamless. However, some Canadians continue to find pennies in their pockets and coin jars, as the legacy of the coin enduring. The penny's place in Canadian culture. The Canadian 1-cent coin has been the subject of nostalgia and debate, and it remains an interesting topic in Canadian culture. Some see the penny as a symbol of Canada's early history and a reminder of simpler times. Others view it as an outdated relic of the past, no longer relevant in today's modern, digital economy. Despite its retirement from active circulation, the penny continues to hold significance in Canadian culture. Some Canadians even collect the coins as a form of historical memorabilia. Moreover, a number of organizations have preserved the coin in various ways, including in the creation of commemorative items and public art. The 1-cent coin in Canada, from its introduction in 1858 to its discontinuation in 2012, reflects both the country's historical evolution and its geographical and cultural identity. The penny, which served as a practical means of trade for generations of Canadians, was ultimately phased out due to economic realities and technological advancements in currency exchange. While the penny is no longer in use, its historical importance, coupled with the maple leaf symbol and other national iconography, ensures that it will always be a part of Canada's rich legacy. Whether viewed as a relic or a cherished reminder of the country's past, the Canadian 1-cent coin will continue to hold a place in the country's collective memory.